Hi guys, I'm doing an Avengers theme pour today. Sorry the video is late once again. I didn't want to give you guys a garbage video, and editing has been a learning battle at this rate. The voiceovers are getting easier, the editing's getting easier. Hopefully the next one will be out on time. Anyway, into the painting. So on the third coat, I decided to use the folk art raw paint that I had and just drip some in the middle of, well, that little silver spot, but it's platinum paint. I had gone out yesterday to go actually purchase this platinum paint so I could do this and the stencil material as well because it was really hard to find. Nowhere sells acetate sheets anymore, so it seems, because no one uses overhead projectors anymore. You know, those things that your teacher used to, write on when you'd sit there and take notes, and your teacher would be writing on this clear sheet of plastic? I was looking for that. Do you think I could find it? No. So I found this stuff, which had self-adhesive backing, so I could hopefully take it off once the paint dries, because I plan on pouring over this. So now I'm trying to stick down the star so it actually stays put using my Tim Hortons rewards card that they finally implemented. Thank you, Tim Hortons! I live off of coffee, so this helps so much. And so once I got all the edges pushed down, I decided to shift my canvas off to the side so I could mix my paints. Well, my measuring cup, because of the spout. That spout helps do a spiral pour, and because I have a square canvas, the best I can do to replicate his shield is do a spiral pour. So I started with a base layer of white, and then started alternating colors until I was happy. In all fairness, I don't think I've ever seen any Avengers movie. I've only seen really one Captain America movie. I've seen a couple of Iron Man. I'm really behind. I've seen the Guardians of the Galaxy, that was good. I like Marvel, I'm ashamed. So, after I was done mixing the Murica colors, if you would. I added way too much paint to that. Wow. Okay, so once I was done adding all that paint to my spout measuring cup thing, I moved my canvas back and was going to, mix it with that massive spatula and decided to use a skewer instead because, well, smaller could get more intricate design done into it. And once I was done mixing all that, started doing my circle pour into the center of the canvas. The paint took its sweet time trying to come out of the spout. I don't know what else to say, but once it did come out, it came out phenomenally. And from there, I just started doing circles, small circles, on top of each other so the paint would spread out over the star. Like I said, I added way too much paint, and I don't know what else to do about it other than just hope that my painting turns out okay. So as I was doing these circles, I was trying to pay attention to not let the paint actually go over the edge of the cup, and that was harder than it seemed. So I was trying to do rings on themselves, which wasn't working out as I planned because I am very shaky today for some reason, and I just can't control it for all I am worth. So I did these rings upon rings upon rings until it was done. I kind of got, bored of doing the little tiny circles. I started doing bigger circles on the outside. Come on. Here. Bigger circles. I wanted to do my own rendition of Captain America's shield, so with the Avengers Endgame coming out, I figured that this would be, suiting. Especially for, the premiere coming out on the 26th, I believe. Once I'm done with this pouring part, which is quite difficult to say the least, my arm got tired I just looked over at my cat and she's sleeping on top of her head, or like on her face, really awkwardly. Why are cats liquid? So for this painting, I decided to use phthalo blue, crimson red, and titanium white. I mixed these paints with 50% mixing mediums of Floetrol and gloss medium and varnish. I added silicone to the phthalo blue and the crimson red. I still think it'll look Avengers Z. Come on, me. I grabbed the spatula to try to get it more into the spout again so it would come out, and then I did a little thing through my rings by accident because I'm a shaky individual and I don't know how to control anything. It happens to the best of us. So once I was done getting all that paint out, I decided to try and use the skewer and grab the paint and push it back down, but it didn't work as I had planned, so I went for plan B and just started dragging along the lines to create its own little unique effect. But at the same time, I really wasn't concerned because the amount of paint I had on this canvas, I knew I was going to have to dump a lot of paint off, and I'm hoping I dumped enough off. Once again, my shaky hands really skewered that one up. Ba-doom-tsh. To get the paint to flow better over the canvas, I added more white paint to the outside of the ring. I find that if you don't add white paint like this, it's going to, well, roll over itself and you'll lose all of its shape. I also decided to finger paint this because why not? If you're not having fun while you're painting, you're doing it wrong. I know I have a palette knife and everything, but I had a rag right there, so I figured, hey, why not? It's easier than trying to like scour the room for my palette knife. One day I will give you guys a studio tour so you see what is up. You know, if you want to see it, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you're new here, this is Sarah's Abstract Expressions and I'm Sara. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel grow. Also, like this video if you, well, like this video so far, because, well, who doesn't like the Avengers? It's the only thing that I've seen for the last little while. Is everyone talking about Avengers? It's all Avengers, 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 this, that, and the other thing. Endgame. Thanos. I don't get it because I haven't seen it. I was tilting the canvas to get a lot of the paint off the edges and to get a good coverage on the canvas. Didn't want to lose the shape that I had going on too much because of the way it was. I did add silicone to all the colored paints, so there should be some interesting cells that form after I torch it, which will come eventually once I'm done tilting. Come on, paint. You can do it. So by this point, I was really happy with the painting. It was staying in circles because of the circles I was using. My confidence was boosting. It was great. I couldn't be happier with how this was turning out. Oh, I'm trying to center it. That's what's going on. Okay. I think the best part of doing pour painting is watching the cells develop as you're moving the paint around. It's so nifty to watch them just go pop. So now that I've centered the circle a little bit, I come in with the torch to bring out any air bubbles and silicone to the surface so it actually forms some cells. And I decided to bring you guys down and give you a flyby. For now, while it's still wet, I'll show you, don't go anywhere, I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's completely done. I'm going to show you peeling up the star, so I'll be back in a little bit. See you guys in... Oh, geez. Come on. I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. So I had to fiddle for this star for quite a bit trying to get it off. It wasn't that it was difficult, it was that it was very difficult. So there was that. The fact that the adhesive stuck so well and I had way too much paint on the canvas does not help. I'm gonna speed this up so you can watch me struggle and have a little music to go with it. Enjoy. Hang in there. I'll be back to talk to you a little bit more at the end. After watching me struggle with this star, you'll see why. Alright, everyone, that's it for this one. I hope you like my rendition of Captain America's shield. I know it's not round and it's square. Just deal with it. I am kind of sorry about it, but not really. It's my own thing. I worked really hard to get that star in the middle. You have no idea. Make sure to comment down below what you think of this, and are you excited for the new movie to come out? Like the video if you're excited for the new movie to come out, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!